Hello, I just wanted to do an informal screen recording on how to place your order and get started with Studio Voss. So here at StudioVoss.com, we can click on order pricing or client portal. It really won't matter. It's all going to bring you to the same place pretty much. If you click on order pricing, the only difference is it's actually going to show a little bit of the basics on some prices. We offer so many things and have so many prices and items to choose from, it would just be overwhelming to have it all on one page. So we just have the basics here. And then when you click order now, or if you hit client portal, it's going to open up another window and bring you to the client center. So to get started, if you haven't done so already, then you need to sign up. If you have signed up and you forgot your password, because everybody pretty much does, then just click forgot your password. But we're going to start a new account right now. We will call ourselves test user, and I'll use my personal email address at gmail.com, and I don't want to use a strong password. I'm just going to choose something real easy for me. Okay, passwords don't match. They do match. Okay, good. Get started. Here we go. I'm not going to save the password right now. All right, so the first thing it's going to do is ask you a lot of questions. It's going to take you through this process of getting an order started. Let me just move this window over here. And you don't really need to do everything. The only things you really have to have are your phone number, your email, and your name. You don't have to put your website or your license number or any of the broker information. But I will tell you this, the more stuff that you do put in, the more complete your property website will look at the end after your project is returned to you. But if you just wanted to, for the interest of time, get going, I'm going to just put in a cell phone number so that I can continue. This broker team affiliation says share your project with one or more people. If you wanted to, if you had somebody that you wanted to administrate all your projects that was already in the system, then you can click on this and assign that to somebody. I'm just going to save and continue. If you wanted to put in your MLS information, for HAR, they don't really want you to do this, so I would just skip this part. Just hit save and continue. That would be if we were going to log in as you, but we don't have to log in as you because I'm an affiliate member and I can log into HAR and upload your pictures for you if that's something that you'd like us to do. I'm just going to hit save and continue. Do you have a partner or assistant who needs to be on the file for your account? I'm going to click no. I think most people would click no, but some, if you need to, you would hit yes, but I'm going to hit no. Okay, so I'm not going to do a photo. As I said, I just want to show you the quick way to get in. So you don't have to do all this, but I will say if you go back in to your portal later, then you can add your logo, add your photo, and things like that. I'm going to hit save and continue. These notes here would be something that you wanted to make sure that we were aware of for all of your projects. For example, if you want us to upload every single one of your projects to HAR for you as soon as they're ready, you would put that in the notes right here. And just put in there, please upload to HAR if you have the MLS number or something to that effect. Do you agree to our terms and conditions? Nobody reads that, just click it. No, I'm kidding. If you do want to read it, please do. I'm going to go ahead and click it just so you see what it looks like. This shows you our terms and conditions. Pretty straightforward stuff, pretty standard stuff for photographers and real estate. All right, I'm going to click create your account. Okay, so we currently have no active projects. Let's create a project. Create our first project. Now, you'll notice certain things have that are required. So obviously we need the address, and then the other thing that we have to have is the square footage. But you don't have to put in all the extra information. But again, if you do, it's going to make that property website really shine, because it's going to have everything. It's going to have the bedrooms, the bathrooms, the lot size, MLS number, the list price, things like that. And you can go in and change these things later if you need to. But for now, again, we're just going to put in, let's see if I can do 123 Smith Street, Houston, 77003. Oops, that went under gate lockbox. We don't want that. Okay, so this is helpful though. It's not a required field, but if there's a lockbox code or a gate code, this is where you would put it so that our photographer can get in. If you have a Supra, most of our photographers have Supra access. We just need the CBS code. And if you don't know how to do that, go to lockboxes on your app and go to like options for that lockbox, and you'll see a thing that says CBS code. Just copy that code in here. I believe it's like 6 or 7 digits. Square foot is required. I'm going to say it is 1,000 square feet. No, let's make it, this is a small place. Let's call it 900 square feet. Okay, save and continue. Oh, I forgot to put the state. Let's do that. Texas, save and continue. Very good. Now we choose our package. If you just want photos, I would say 80% of everybody that goes on here just gets photos. Just hit choose this package, you're ready to go. It says about 10 photos. Remember, I put in there that it was only 900 square feet. Now, all of these options are just minimum, you know, about 10 photos minimum. We are always going to cover the property, so don't worry about that. We like to under promise and over deliver. So, but I'm going to go ahead and let's see, this one is photos and video. This one is photos, video, and aerials. So let's just do photos only. So I'm going to choose this package. Now it's going to go through and ask you all the things that you want. If you know that you don't want any of these things, then just scroll all the way to the bottom and hit save and continue. But if you wanted to go through, you could. Do you want actual twilights? Do you want virtual twilights? All this stuff is explained on the website. So you can go back to the website, which should still be open over here. So let's go to like photography, and you'll see it'll go through and explain all the different things. But let's go back to where we were. So you could just hit next step and go through, and then you'll see all the different things that are on here. But I'm going to hit save and continue because I'm trying to quickly go through here. Alright, it said there was an error, but don't worry about that. Now, this is going to show our schedule. Right now it says any photographer. But if I pick a specific time, let's say I pick tomorrow at 9 a.m., then it's going to drop down and ask you which photographer is available at that time. You'll notice that D, it says D, Bryan College Station area, plus 60. That means that D is in the Bryan College Station area. She could come to your shoot for a premium. So if you pick a certain time that is not available, then you could go that route and pay a little extra and get the exact time that you want. But I'm gonna hit John Chambers. This says an estimated time of 60 minutes. Just letting us know how long it should last. I'm going to confirm the appointment. Now, if I had picked a different time, let's say I picked 2 o'clock, Rebecca McClucky. You notice that hers says 45 minutes. So depending on the photographer, we know about how long it takes them to shoot a property. So Rebecca's a little faster than John. So that's why she showed up as 45 minutes instead of 60 minutes. Now you can, from over here, click just to see my schedule, for example. So we'll go to Brandon and you see that I'm not as available as everybody else. I don't shoot every day, and when I do shoot, it's usually only for a certain amount of time during the day. If you want to see more options, of course, you would hit any photographer, pick the time you want, and then it's going to give you the options for who's available during that time. So I picked January 22nd at 1 p.m. and you see that we have 4 photographers available at that time. So let's pick me. We're going to confirm the appointment. So we're going to get to our final page. 123 Smith Street, total to be processed. Now I would put my credit card information here at this time. Click that you're agreeing to the terms and conditions and process the payment. If you don't process the payment, let's say you want to pay tomorrow, then at this point, the easiest thing to do is to, up here where it says need help with your order, call us. So I would call that number or text that number and say I would like to pay tomorrow, and then somebody will go in on here and they will go ahead and process the order. But then what will happen is tomorrow all of your images will be watermarked until you do pay. So it's easier if you go ahead and pay, but if you needed an extra day, that's one way to do it. So at this point, you can go back to, let's say I did put in everything. I can go back to my projects and you'll see this one says pending because we didn't put in a credit card. But we have 123 Smith Street. We can hit view. If we needed to change any information, this is where we would do it. If the project was complete, then you would see everything here. And in the next video, I'll show you how that works.